circle and to see if anybody has any objection for the change that we want to do on it. What we want to do is to take that, and where it goes over that pond down, we're going to block it off, and the road department's going to put it where nobody can go around, and we're going to take and name that Hand Lane from the time that it leaves Bridgeport Church Road till it goes all the way back to Mike Hand's. They call Hand Lane. On the upper end, closer to Bridgeport Church, it used to be Georgia Circle, and we're going to call that Georgia Lane and change it to that. So we're not going to vote on it now, but we're just having the public hearing for it. Do we have anybody that got any objection of what we plan on doing?
Did you say it would be blocked off on both ends?
It'd be blocked off on both sides of where the pond is,
Yeah.
and closed off the road will. Because the liability is not a road, it's a lane, and it's just a dam over a pond, and it's about 25, 30 foot on one side, and it's not how deep the pond is. And so it's very dangerous, a lot of liability to the county. And so we're going to block it off on both ends.
Wouldn't that, if we had an emergency in the area, wouldn't it have to be more confined to make sure they came in the right way?
Yes, sir, and that's why we changed the name. It says Circle now.
Right.
And when I came back and checked the 911, twice the state patrols had got out there and couldn't find something. The ambulance had went the wrong way. I think I had 5 different, and I do not have that with me tonight, but 5 different times that 911 had sent somebody out. It says Circle, but you can't circle. And so there was a liability hazard there for both sides, just according to which side you came in on, if which one you were trying to find. So that's why we want to take and make sure that we get it to where, that's why we're changing it and going to make Hand Lane on your side and going to make Georgia Lane on the other one. We'll get new signs made, and it still will carry it over and make 911 aware of it, and then they can make the officer aware of it. But before Google shows it and you pull it up on the phone and different things, it'll probably be a year.
But you are going to go ahead and make signs and put them up?
Yes, ma'am. And probably take us about 2 to 3 weeks. And,
Every time, it won't stay long. Every time we get into Georgia sign, somebody comes along, some Georgia fan wants.
well, that's why I asked y'all, if y'all want to call it something else.
No, we want to stick with Georgia.
Okay, that's fine, but you're right. Probably if you went up to Athens and dorm room, you'd find a lot of them. And they may have cut the circle off, but anyway. So, do we have, is that okay with both parties? You got anything else, Mr. Pope?
Excuse me. I was wondering about the terminology you use when they come up against the sign. Are they far enough apart word-wise to know that they can twirl around and go the other side? I'm concerned about someone coming in there with a problem, or to get a problem.
You talking about someone coming on and going across the dam?
Yeah, you actually got them wrote down now, so you can say which one, which.
Yes.
You can't have them both the same.
No, you talking about the name of the road?
Yes.
Okay, no, sir. The name of the road that you and Patty and Sandy's son, what's his name, John? Matthew and Mike live on will be Jerry. Will be Hand Lane. That's the furthest one down the road. Coming from town, leaving Bridgeport Church, it'd be the second one that used to say the circle, Georgia Circle. That would be turned into Hand Lane from the time you leave the highway till you get to Mike's Lessons. Then back up the road back up the road will be George's Lane. And it won't be circle either, because if it says circle, they think you can come around there. So, but we will, the road department will come and fence it off and have it where they can't drive around, and on both sides, on your side and over on Sandy's side. And we'll block it, because if you don't, somebody's gonna go around.
You don't know where Kyle's yet, or it's on the place.
I've seen it, and I got a pretty good idea on my mind, but then I can take and come out and get with you and bring Robert, and then we can decide exactly if that's good with you. So at this time, everybody's in agreement, correct? All right, well, we can't vote on it until we go into the meeting, we're just having a public hearing to see if anybody's object to it or whatever, or another landowner. So that's it, and then we'll take, and anybody else got anything about Georgia Circle? We'll dismiss it.
Trying to hold you back.
At 6 o'clock, we're gonna call the meeting to the Jet Davis County Commissioners to order. First, Brother Brad, would you lead us in prayer? Yes.
Most kind and gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, we do thank you for this day, and Lord, thank you for all your many blessings in life, Father. And Father, I pray, Lord, that you be with us tonight, Lord, and everything that's said and done, and every decision that's made, Lord, will be pleasing to you, Father. Father, I just pray now that you will go with us and lead, guide, and direct us in all that we do. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Everyone stand, let's pray for the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Number 4, approve the minutes of the February 15th meeting. Y'all got yours? Got a motion? Steve second. All in favor? Thank you. Number 5, approve the financials.
I make a motion to approve.
Second. All in favor? Discuss department's training on the mandatory training. There, we had had back February, we have had in our earlier meetings. Did everybody get a copy of that this year? And you have a copy there of where we had voted that we want to keep everybody certified and qualified, and that for the hours that they needed each year, that we would take and approve for them to be able to get these hours. And then others, we'd have to see how the financing and things work. And if y'all got it in red, it tells, there was two of them, and just put it in my one, okay, all right, I'm sorry. We have, in two different minutes, that, anybody that has to be, receive hours each year to be certified or qualified for their job, we want to make sure that they get it done. And at that time, we pay for the traveling, so much a day for the meals, and for the motel rooms and the classes. But get overtraining, more than you would have to have, we have voted in the meetings, and I'm sorry that I don't have those dates, but I can get you a copy of them. And that we would, it was up to the commissioners if we had it in the funds or if we approved for them to go for any extra classes. So, how do y'all feel? Do y'all still say that that's the way that we need to keep it, or that if somebody wants to go to classes, that they go on to the classes? But we did this, but Jerry, I know you were here at the time that we did it, and that because of the funds being short and trying to keep it to where everybody stays certified, but then we would have to discuss about it if we're more than training than it needs. I did too. So, you know, each time that if someone turns in wanting to go somewhere or to take training, that they can turn in the hours that they done received that year, or how many hours they have to have that year, and then we can take and see what the class that they want to go and take, what kind of certification that they'll be getting, and the hours that will be credited to it. Because some you can go for 3 or 4 days and you don't get but like 6 or 8 hour credit. You'll be gone for 3 or 4 days. And the county's just not in the shape to be spending that money that we needed to, where you get 6 or 8 hours every day. And so we wanted to bring it up. But you have anything on it? Or?
And so you're saying you want, the board must approve any non-mandatory training?
Yes,
Is that what you're saying?
That's the way that we had it wrote in the other one, that if it's not, if they already have the certification, then we don't have to prove it. But if they need it, their hours to be certified, then we can approve it. But if they go in for 3 or 4 days and only get 6 or 8 hours training for those 3 or 4 days, then we probably, whether it's commissioners or who, we probably won't approve it.
But you want it brought before the board?
We want it brought before the board.
What I feel in 3 or 4 days, and that's a 6-hour class, that's a mandatory class.
If it's mandatory.
Well, if it's mandatory, we got to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're saying non-mandatory.
Non-mandatory,
Non-mandatory.
okay.
But these non-mandatory classes, you don't think that that's gonna benefit people going to? To do a better
Well, you'll vote
Yeah.
on each
We
individual.
can say we can let them go, we just say we're going to have another,
Yeah,
come to the budget first. We need to vote on that, Paul?
No, you already have that. Did you say you read it?
We've had it, done it 5 years ago. I think. So everybody in agreement that that's the way we want it done, right? Okay. All right. Number 7, Bruce John, Chief Ray, discussed the safety issues regarding the dumpster at the rec department. Bruce?
Yes, sir. It's just a safety issue out there just because we got kids in the facility right there running out behind the shop where it's located at now, and scared somebody will get run over in a dark area.
Well, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You tell me if I'm wrong, because I've been wrong a lot of times. Do you need it there, or could you carry it somewhere else, no more than y'all have? Because I believe if you told me the truth, and I know you would, that they more household people using
Yes, sir.
it than y'all do.
I think that was original intent for recreational purposes only, and then
It was.
it got to be a community service. And it's becoming a hazard out there for kids, you know, coming around out there playing, and all the kids moving around, and people flying up around because there's no restrictions around how to get up in there.
Well, I don't know how anybody else feels, but I'm asking you, you personally as a director, Had you rather the county move it, put it over at the road department, and then once a day or twice a week or something, you load it in the truck and bring it over and throw it in there, or what are you asking us that you want done?
I'd like to be for it, relocated out there to the back side back there, or either to the corner on the other side right there.
You talked about putting one of the big cans up there. with
One of the roll-offs, like we did in the state last year,
Yeah.
we did the state tournament, it worked well, but the community can't get access back in there because too much traffic, because it's out of sight and out of mind. And it, you know, we do a lot of trash out there. I mean,
Well, I know you do. And, so you think if we remove the little small green dumpster and put a roll-off dumpster on the backside, that, or is it locked at where the community can't go and?
no, sure, it's not a lot, everything's easy access out there, you got ways to get in, but it's out of sight, it's back toward the woods and all.
It would prevent the safety hazard of cars
Yes, sir.
pulling in there, driving fast.
Yes.
They're doing donuts, you can see where they cut in there.
They cut donuts and stuff out there around the.
In other words, you'd really rather just have it relocated, a
Yes,
larger containers.
Yeah, we need access to the upside right there, we need it for our use. But, you know, guys probably gonna get, if you move it from that area right there, you know, you're probably gonna get some congestion from the community within that area right there.
Okay, are we moving it closer to some houses? Are they woods between it?
Yes, sir.
They woods between
There's
it?
wood, but the back field right there, the woods right there, you put it there, we'll put the stake.
Have you saw where he's going to put it here? Or you think? All right, well, we can try it, let's put it that way, and see. And so, is that in agreement? We don't have to vote on that, do we, Carla?
Yeah.
We do. Okay,
I'll
so,
make a motion,
all right, and swap it.
so they can.
They can.
I see.
That's Bruce.
All in favor? Okay, thank you. Charles Watson, statewide agreement, mutual agreement.
In the past years, the city of Hazelhurst and Jeff Davis County and city of Denton have signed the statewide mutual aid agreement, which is, that Sherry has a copy, it has to be signed by her and the chairman. This is to provide mutual aid statewide. Also, it works with our compact for other states. If we go out of state, and we get reimbursed for that type of call out. And also, if it's declared by the president, and it moves the money a little quicker if we sign off on this. It's standard. We've done it for years. This is just every 5 years we sign it. So I'm just bringing it back to y'all for your consideration to re-sign it.
Same thing we've been doing for years.
Yes, sir. A couple of things that they added, it's nothing, it's just some verbiage clarification, I see it, other than that, just same thing.
Heard that, I have a motion. Steve, second, all in favor? Chief Watson, I've got some calls that might not be, it's not on here, I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Thanks, Charles.
Number 9, Mike Layfield, discussing village rate increase for the hospital. Mike, Jim.
Yeah, I'm not much. CEO of the hospital, Jimmy's one of our board members, and he wanted to say a few things, and I'm going to kind of give him a little backup.
There have been some talk about we're asking the county commission to increase the millage rate, because the reason that comes about is because we're maxed out in this county for our sales taxes. So, you know, when we ask you guys for money, the only place you have to get it from that we know about is your millage rate. But I want to kind of bring you up to speed on what's going on in the hospital and how we got where we're at. Some of you were not commissioners when we got money from the hospital in 2004, I mean, from the county in 2004, but you were citizens here and you know about it. So I kind of want to bring you up to speed on how we got where we're at. In 2004, the county gave us $500,000 because they were short of money and they needed it. But at that time, we were under what's called PPS, Prospective Payment System, and we were losing money. We switched over to acute care, which is a different form of payment. We were receiving under the PPS 29 cents on the dollar. Whatever we billed, we were getting 29 cents in. We were losing money. After we switched to acute care, we were getting 45 cents on the dollar. And so for several years, things were good. We came out of the hole. We actually were able to pay back, not directly, but indirectly, we were able to contribute back to the county about half of that money. It came back in the form of we bought monitors, heart monitors for the ambulance service. I think we actually made a payment for the county.
Y'all made the very last payment that was,
Okay.
that I came to the board and told you that we were short funded and asked, and y'all had the money, and y'all paid the last payment to the bank, correct, Ms. Sherry?
So I think, and then we built, I think the morgue, we built that. But I think we paid roughly, you can check the accuracy, but I think we paid roughly $250,000 back. So it wasn't just a pure gift, we tried to return it. So that was an increase that we received of 16 cents on the dollar. Well, over the years since then, it's been taken back, little by little. We've lost 12 cents of that 16 cents that we used to get. So now we're down to getting about 33 cents